It's time for the playoffs. It's the first race and the only race of the wild card round here at the Chicago Street Course. There's the call to start pacing. It's the Grant Park 165. Technically the first race of the playoffs. We started here at the wild card round. Hello everybody, I'm Sam Camworm, here to commentate today's race. We have a somewhat smaller field for today's race at the moment, just because of the rules that have been set up, because it only allows playoff and wild card drivers into this field. And Caleb. I don't know why Caleb's here. In this field, no non-playoff drivers unless your name is Caleb. And because it is our wild card race, they should explain that again, because it is kind of necessary. It's a little complicated.
I'm Marcus, and I'm here to explain the wild card format.
Oh, okay.
So,
go ahead.
the wild card format. There was basically supposed to be 4 drivers, for 4 spots. So, 8 people are locked in. 10 people make into the round of 1. The round of 10. The round of 10. But there's 12 drivers right now. 4 people are going to battle today and hopefully get the most points to stay above 10. If they stay above 10, they make it to the round of 10. The 2 unfortunate people will unfortunately be eliminated from the playoffs. So this is their last chance. And those of you, if you want to, Sam, if you want to take it away and explain what those banners mean.
So if you take a closer look at the banners on the windshields of the cars with pink windshields are already locked in, or nameplates, I should say, are already locked into the playoffs. So they are one of those 8 cars who are already, who are already locked in. So those would be Miguel, Sin, Blake, Ren, Oscar, Adrian, Cambug, and Jagster. A couple of those drivers are not at today's race today. You may notice a couple cars with red banners though, and those are your wild card drivers, and those would be Newbly, X, Super, and Mace. At the moment, we only have X and Mace, and if you know what Marcus just explained, is that only 2 drivers can make it in, because we have 12 drivers that technically qualify for the playoffs, but the last 4 of those are in the wild card. We know that Super is most likely not racing. Newbly is going to show up late, and how it works is by points, and it's just kind of a one-race point race, since everybody's on equal points now in the wild card, I should say, not in the actual playoffs. There's a couple of drivers who have 9 points, 6 points, 3 points. But Newbly, X, Super have 3. Mace has 0 points for some reason. And X and Mace right now, 2 drivers will make it into the round of 10. 2 of those will be eliminated. Newbly, if he does join late, has to hope that X and Mace do not do well in the stages, because stage points do matter. It's just whoever gets the most points at the end of this race. Here we go. Doubling up, ready to go racing from the Chicago Street Course. It's Blake and Sin on your front row. We head to the restart zone. Here we go. Let's get this show on the road. Green flag is in the air. And what a jump for those top 4 cars of Blake, Shin, Miguel, and Axe. 3 cars up there for the lead as we go into turn 1. It's going to be tight. It's going to be chaotic. Can they all make it through? They turn down. Whoa, 1 car into the tire barrier. That's Cambug. He's going to fall way back in the last. And Blake gets the lead. Axe trying to move up to 30, side by side with Miguel. Already getting spread out. Whoa, Axe had a lot of contact with the 37 there. He nearly lost it. This corner's going to be tight, and it is! Oh, Miguel gets put in an entire barrier, and everybody runs into them. Nobody loses the race car, but Miguel's just going to drop all the way down the order 2, and that, I would assume, maybe would be a penalty. We'll be under review. Take a look up here for the race lead, though. Sin is right on the bumper of Blake. Sin is in the playoffs. He does not have the pink windshield just because he did not request it, and he will get a paint scheme infraction penalty. So will Oscar. He's in the playoffs as well. You're supposed to request it if you cannot put it on your scheme yourself. Sin right on the bumper. 1 out of 2 for Oscar for a wall tap. A couple other penalties are pending and are under review by the officials. Sin's still on the bumper. He's going to go to the inside of the 2. He lifts off, though. Doesn't want to risk it. As we finish lap 1. And look at the gap already between the top 2 and Ren. 4.5 seconds back. And these 2 Fords are just charging away. And if you look at the point standings, Blake and Sin both have 6 points to start them off. Miguel is the only person, he's the top of the, I guess, seeding, if you will. He has 9 points. Sin, Blake, Ren, and Oscar all have 6. Adrian and Cambuk have 3. Jackster starts off with none. So it's really just going to be tight points battle here to start us off at the round of 10. If one of these 2 drivers that are currently up front at the moment do win, that could change. Axe gets a 1 out of 2. Why can I not remember the 28 is? Cambug, that's right. Cambug also 1 out of 2, and he goes into the inside wall, and he's going to drop down the order as well. A lot of people just not having good entries into corners here. Senna is still staying right behind Blake right now. He doesn't want to take his opportunity just yet. Stage 1 does end on lap 12. Stage orders 12, 26th, and 42. Already very spread out. Look how much the 2 lead cars have pulled away. And Blake is starting the gaps in a little bit now. Only 10 seconds. Very, very spread out. There's, you know, a little bit of a battle, I guess. The 2 leaders are somewhat close, but Blake is starting to pull away a little bit. I don't know if Sen wants to go ahead and make that move for the lead. He's, at the moment, he's just staying right behind Blake. He's not... Whoa! Goodness, he got into the inside wall there. He's definitely going to lose a lot of time. Seen that a lot. We've seen a lot of people already in this race go and hit the inside wall through the corners. I really do hate that. Oh goodness, I actually crashed, and I think that is K-Dub. Yes, it is. K-Dub, Miguel, Oscar involved. K-Dub was really the only one to fully lose it there. But I was just saying, I do hate that when you have 2 of the wildcard drivers, because that was supposed to provide, a good story, and then we only have two of them showing up and two of them make it in, so it's kind of a lock. We have Newbly, but I don't know when Newbly will show up if he does. So we have 9 drivers in this field. Not too many. X would hold at the moment. He would hold the 9th place spot. I guess the lead of the wild card, if you will. He is 2 spots ahead of Mace, the other car here. In the wild card, Mace near the 18 of red, who's already locked in. Sin's starting to catch back up to the race lead. Yeah, he's definitely getting up there. Man, are so spread out. The leader of Blake is entering turn 1. Last place car is K-Dub, and he is just exiting the not the final corner, but the corner before that. He's on the bridge right now, and now he's entering the final corner, and so that's how far out everybody is in this pack, because we still have like 4 cars entering turn 1 right now on the front straightaway. Meanwhile, Blake is about to enter the other side of that straightaway. It's crazy that Sin can just hold the time as well. He's not losing really any time at all. Like, he's far back, but then he can catch up. And the thing is, too, he's not trying, at least at the moment, he's not trying to chase Blake down. He's just trying to stay near him. I think he could be saving that for the end of the stage, because I think stage points really help you in entering the playoffs because of how close it's going to be. Sin is one of those drivers who, has a lot of chance to, have a good run in the playoffs. He had a huge hit to the outside wall. Jeez. He has a really good chance of making it to, honestly, the final round, which is 3 races, not 1 race, by the way, thankfully. As I was talking about him not losing time, I think that hit to the wall really killed his gap there, because now he's a 2.5 seconds behind. X having a good run for being in the wild card. He's pretty much, him and Mace have nothing to worry about at the moment. You just got to take care of that car, get stage points, especially if another wildcard driver is going to join later. You can get the jump on them by getting stage points. Oh, Seth actually got around Blake for the lead, and he lifts off to give it back. I didn't see that. I wish I did see that, because that would have been nice. Blake back out front, though. I have no idea what happened there. A couple of drivers complaining over the race length of 42 laps, which I won't lie, that is a lot. We're coming up to lap 7 now. We're just on lap 6. Coming up to 7.
So, race official, we are 17 minutes in, and we did not expect for this race to be that long. We were hoping
17? It's
for
been
an hour,
17 minutes.
and so with the official thing, we will shorten the race to a respectable amount of time. It'll still be decently long. It will not be 42.
Yeah,
I
42 is too long.
apologize
Jeez.
for at least making that error, but let's hope this racing gets better, and I think it's okay for now.
I don't know what the exact lap it'll be shortened to. We'll see that in a moment. Oh no, Blake into the wall from the lead. And there he goes. He tells Sin to just go. I'm pretty sure Blake and Sin are in a voice chat together right now. Oh, they're not? I thought they were. All right. Okay, so they're not. I guess friendly competition. I don't know if they can hear you, Marcus. They can't? Okay. Probably sounds like I'm insane right now because I'm talking to someone you guys can't hear. So, sitting on the front, the reason why I mentioned them, I thought they were in the same voice chat, is because, sitting on the wall, by the way, pre-race, Merc was talking about how he wanted Sin, Blake, and I believe Rin was the other person to talk together. But I guess that plan is out of the window. Rin is saying lag. He got it. Something's happening, everybody. There's a lot of people complaining that they do not like this track. Stage, I guess, will still end on lap 12, and I think everybody's looking forward to this stage end. Because I do feel like Chicago is one of those tracks that you're like, oh, it's not that long, because, you know, you compare it to other street courses and other racing series that are much longer. But those cars are also much faster. And you realize you get in here, you do 42 laps, and you're like, shoot, that is really long. Sin now, as a new leader, starting to pull away. Yes. Marcus. Okay, this is boring, so I'll just ask you now if you want to, you know, go unmute. I saw you sent something, and okay, there it is. That's what I asked. Okay, so there it is. So race is actually going to end on 25, so it's getting shortened by pretty much half. Stage 2 ends on lap 18. So 12 laps stage 1, 6 laps stage 2, 9 laps stage 3. So this race is definitely going to be wrapped up a lot shorter. stayed a little longer. I think. Well, that's a mistake that has been learned. If this track will return in the future, probably won't. I always ask that if you're on air because like sometimes I don't know, and like I want to respond to something you say, but at the same time I don't know if you're live and I don't want to sound schizo. So I don't know. It's okay. You're live. We know that.
Schizo for a little bit.
Yeah, you can't even say it.
I'm unmuted. I'm back. I'm here because
hi, Marcus. Yeah.
This race is very spread out. I wouldn't say it is more.
43 seconds between first and fifth, and Ren has still not crossed the line. 50. I think we got a minute gap here. Like, where is Oscar? Car on pit road.
They've been struggling.
There's a car. Ren on pit road.
That is Ren.
So he brings it down. He's not going to wait for the stage. I think he's just going to take the jump because he knows he's already out of stage points. So might as well just get the lead because this is one of those rare chances or a rare track where having the lead is a good advantage because you look at the gap that Sin and Blake have on everybody else, but really Sin now because this isn't obviously not a super speedway, but even then we've seen it with intermediates and even short tracks to where on the restarts you can still gain a ton of spots even if you're in the back. So for Ren, getting to the lead here is necessary because this is one of those rare tracks where being up front is, you can't, gain a lot of spots through one corner unless something chaotic happens, which it could. There's really no... Whoa, Oscar! Spinning into, I guess, turn 6. Now he's backwards up against the tire barriers. He's hitting flip vehicle for some reason. And he gets a 2 out of 2. I don't know what that was about.
So there is a rule. You are not able to use flip vehicle for wrecking on purpose.
Yeah, I feel like you did say that. He just hit the bike. Is he trying to bring out the caution? What are we doing?
He is lagging. He does have very much a big lag.
All right.
But if it does affect which he is slowly catching up to the leader.
Yeah, Sin is in the, I guess, the Xfinity section as well. I'll call it that. Because I did see Sin when we were talking about Ren just a moment ago. Not Sin. I did see Oscar spin as well. This might be bad. And I didn't mention it because I just thought it was a little thing and saved it. He's being called to pits immediately. Blue flag is out because they are now on the same straightaway. Which is bad, and he will bring it to pit road. So good job from Oscar. Unfortunate for his playoffs, but lag is something pretty severe. Cam bug on pit road as well, by the way. White flag, stage 1, and Cam bug's gonna come out right in front of Sin, who is your race leader. And Sin gonna get around at 28 car. Down the straightaway. Gambug saying, Sin, please. I don't know what he's asking please for.
His lap back, I believe.
Well, if it is for his lap, he would just get it back anyways. Whoa, he stopped. Is he trying to let him by?
He is.
I guess he does. Yeah, he lets him by. I don't know.
You know,
he would have gotten his lap back anyways.
No, actually, Oscar's a lap down, so it would have been Oscar.
Oh, do they not? Do they not?
Not
both
in bunches.
Get the free pass?
No, not in bunches. It is.
Oh.
But they did. Canabug did pit, so he didn't have to pit, and then he would have gotten the free pass. So.
Yeah. So okay. It's a little confusing because sometimes you'll do it in bunches, not for the same lap. They'll like somebody will be 2 laps down, somebody else will be like 6 laps down, and you'll give them both however many laps back. Oh no! Kappa got in the wall, and unless we'll let him have his position back, he might. I don't know. Here they come. They'll let Kappa have his lap back. Sitting down the front straightaway. We'll pick up this stage 1 win, and we'll give him a good advantage to start off the playoffs because stage points matter too. And the caution that I think everybody was hoping for will come out. There are people who are minutes, but like Ren is on the other straightaway. Like what? How do you even get so far back? Oscar just still having issues, I think. Oh man. I think, you know. Oh, actually, where is everybody? That's what I'm asking. Like, I think, like, everybody's just. I don't know how you get so far back. Like, Kamug is in the Xfinity section because he's getting his lap back. Ren is on the front stretch as well. I think everybody that's on. It only has 9 cars. I don't know. Oh, K-Dub, that's right. So, I don't see K-Dub. So, I'm assuming he retired the car. And Oscar as well, he's being told to park it for being a hazard. He's very upset. He's begging for another chance. Here comes Ren. What? Okay, I gotta bring this up. This is crazy. So Oscar asks for a second chance, and then his excuse for that as well is that he is, it's quote unquote, where's the message? I was scrolling on Reels. He says he's just joking.
No, his PC. Something's wrong with his PC, but
yeah,
that was not a good thing to say.
Yeah, don't risk it, because you know I thought if he was being serious, that I didn't think he was being serious, but if he wasn't, that'd be crazy. That definitely would have been phony. Because what are we doing, bro? Get off of Instagram, man. He's saying he'll walk in. We'll see what race officials do. Because he's not gone yet. Shin, obviously the fastest car on the track. I think there's a lot of people that still need to pit, so I think everybody just, you know, wants to get to pit road. Honestly, I just think everybody wants to get this race over because this is not one of the top races of the season. Had a bit of a streak here of not the greatest races. Like the first Pocono race was solid. It was just people were not being smart. Second Pocono race was worse. The finish was good, but That's if you're on stream. That's the only thing you can see on the channel is the photo finish at the end. But everything else in that race, it was unfortunately, boring. I can't really say anything else because nothing happened. Same situation here. Maybe we can actually get something good now that people know the lines a little better. But Senna's also started the runaway here. Everybody gonna come down pit road. Couple cars stay out. Those are the guys that already came down pit road. So Ren, Oster, Cambug. And oh geez, Sin nearly ran into the tires. So the rest of these cars down pit road. There goes Sin into his stall. He took the earliest stall. Oh, bit of bumping on pit road. Blake into his stall. Miguel in, Mace in, Axe in. Sin already out. Quick stop for the 11 car. Blake out as well. And it's going to be Sin out of pit road, and Axe beats Miguel for third. Oh, jeez. Like crashing as well. Blake in second. So 3 cars stayed out. They pit under green. And Oscar, the only car a lap down, he gets his lap back, but he does have to go to the back because of that. So I'm slowing down a lot. All right. I believe 6 laps for stage number 2. I guess this one counts because it ends on lap 18. So really, it's a lot less than that. It's like 4 or 3. Since a lot of those were spent under caution. So this would be a very, very fast stage. It does end on lap 18. And the race will end on lap 27 fully. I guess that was changed. Oh, geez, Cambug into the wall. Sin will have 2 cars in front of him. You'll have to get around if he wants to get back to the race lead. I think Ren will be a little harder to get around. No disrespect to Cambug, but today's not his day. So slowing down this section out here is very tight. Definitely not wanting to double up through there. I was expecting it to be a little more chaotic, but it just really hasn't been.
Oh, just wait. Man.
I mean, yeah. I think now through here it might be crazy. Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of the points, by the way, Axe has 9 points currently, with Mace only 2, and Noobly still in 9th with, Noobly's still in 10th with 3 points.
Oh wow! So if Noobly can get in here in time, which I don't know, we're still waiting on that. That can really change things. Here we go, doubling up, ready to go back racing from the Chicago street course. The troubled restart for the outside lane. Green flag is back in the air. And Sin making it 3 wide for the race lead. Ren on the bottom. Cambug on the top. I'm going to assume it's going to be chaotic in the 1. They keep it out of being 3 wide. Here we go. And a little bit of trouble. Couple cars getting into the wall. And Sin is already clear. Miguel now in this, trying to battle for second with Ren. And look how far Sin has already gotten away. Here we go. Whoa, no! Cambug hard into the tire barrier. And all the way to last he goes. A couple drivers upset at each other. A little bit of a shake-up in the position. Miguel has moved up to second. Blake falls back to third. Ren fourth. X fifth. Axe trying to get to the inside. This is a dangerous passing zone for Axe here, and he cannot take advantage. I don't think I would want to. And he goes to the inside through this carousel section again. And he will get clear. What a pass by that 98 car. He's having a good run right now. And look at Miguel on the inside of Sin. Going for the race lead. Sends it to the final corner into the wall. And there goes Sin again. A lot of time lost for Miguel. Misjudged the corner entry. And here comes Blake on the outside. Miguel has some ground to make up if he wants to go back to the race lead. Blake going to the inside. Miguel gets the run on the outside, so he's going to be able to clear. And Newby has joined the game. So, if Newby can get in a car right now, I mean, I don't know how many laps he will be down.
12, 6.
6, all right. So he'll be 6 laps down. Remember the rules, if you are 3 or more laps down, you get 2 back. 2 or 1 laps down, you get 1 back.
Well, the question is, will he make it? Or will there be enough cautions? But probably not.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's here, but I don't know, because this race is already spread out. So fairly close up front, surprisingly. Oh, sit in the wall! And Miguel shoots out for the race lead. And a first lead change in a while. X on the, like, right there with Sin as well. This one might be close here. 1 out of 2 for Ren. I don't know what happened there. Look at the pit lane. You can see there is Newby. And I'm not sure what the drive-through penalty must have served out of the next 2 laps, and he is very upset. I did not see that either, so...
Miguel hit the wall.
Miguel hit the wall. So did Sin, but Sin is going to get right to his bumper. Going to try to swerve to a lane. He can't get it. Miguel blocks, holding the inside. And this corner is going to get tighter, a lot tighter. You have to be smart through here. No sending, and none to be found. Axe catching up as well. Gives the bumper to the 11. Here he goes, 3 wide. Can't get the run. Still side by side for the lead. It's Miguel and Sin. Axe, a little bit of draft, and he's going to go to the inside, 3 wide. He's going to get a lot tighter. Backs out. Smart move by Axe. Sin into the tire barrier just a bit. Miguel has the lead right now. Sin going to the outside. Can he make a crossover move? Miguel into the wall. Here comes Blake as well. Side by side for the lead, side by side for third. This is a tight section to do that. Oscar's penalty is cleared. He's all good. Miguel still out front. I think that restart helped everybody out here, trying to spice this race up a bit. Miguel out front, Sin second. Axe in third, trying to make his way up there to the second spot. Gives the bumper to the 11. And he goes into the wall. But Axe going to stay back and push, but I don't think there's any bump draft. Maybe a little bit. Got a little bit of a push. And white flag, stage 2. Can Miguel hold on and grab the stage win? He just has to keep it clean. That's his strategy. No hits into the wall. Because you see Sin got in it, trying to pin Axe up against the wall. But there goes Axe. He's up to second now. Sin has a good gap. Or Miguel has a good gap to Axe and Sin, I mean. I'm used to Sin being in the leads. And, oh, there's the bumper. Axe and, oh no! Axe and Blake together. Sin gave the bumper. And Blake door slamming Axe. There's a couple of drivers that need to be, or actions, I guess, that need to be reviewed. Don't know what that was about. Ren up to third now. Sin with the 1 out of 2. Here we go. I think Miguel has it really all locked up. It's a big gap. Oh no, he got in the wall. Maybe not. He can get it up to speed in time. It's still a good gap. It's definitely a good gap. He lost time, but I don't think it'll be enough for Sin to capitalize and take the other stage win. Here we go. Through the final corner. A quick stage 2. And this time it's all Miguel as he picks up the stage 2 win. Sin rolls in second. Nearly side by side for third. The cars slow down now. Ren third, X fourth, Blake fifth.
Axe is at 11 points now with that situation that happened with. I'm lying. Axe is at. He did not get fifth. I was looking at it wrong. Axe has
fourth.
13 points now, sitting comfortably in 9th place. So currently he is completely locked.
Wow.
Just waiting on.
See, I think Axe is all good. Because again, Mace, no stage points. And now that Nubly is in the game, I mean, he's 6 laps down, but, I mean, yeah, now he's 4 laps down, because he did get in the game just in time for that.
But,
I mean, yeah, what's the gap between Mace and...
I was going to say, it's 1. Nubly has it. But
with
Nubly automatically being laps down, he's literally not able to do anything. So therefore...
Yeah, you just have to hope for a caution.
Mace will get whatever higher points that Nubly will get. Nubly's sitting at 9th. It is 30 points, or I'm going to look at it now. It is 30 points for the win, 25 for second, 23 for third, and where Nubly is, it's 10. So regardless of where Mace will finish, I think, let's just say 7. No, if Mace continues to finish in 7th or 6th, or even 8th, then I think Nubly still has him on points. I'm going to do the math real quick to right back. You won't miss a thing.
Welcome back here to the Chicago Street Course. We're having a little bit of issues with pacing here. We're trying to get it back green. There we go. Let's get this race back underway for stage number 3. It's Cambug and Miguel on the front row to the restart zone. Green flag is back in the air, and we are racing once again from Chicago. And oh no, a couple cars in the wall. Everybody actually in the wall. Look at that run for the 98 car. He's bringing Ren along with him. And into turn 1, they're 3 wide for second. Nobody lifting off. They might go 4 wide. Oh no, what happened to Cambug? He just stopped. He's went from top speed to stop. There's a couple cars pin on the wall. Ridden axe, caution is out. And if you're Newbly, you are loving life because this is exactly what you need. Now he is 2 laps down. He does need 2 more cautions after this, though, to get back on the lead lap. And he needs to be... I don't know what happened there.
In a wall!
Yeah, but oh my goodness! Oh my...
Like, he's genuinely stuck. Oh, okay, you know what? That's fine. It's fine.
Okay. I wonder what happened because his car just stopped. He clipped the inside wall and his car just stopped.
That was weird.
But anyways, if Newbly wants to get into the playoffs, he has to get on the lead lap and he has to finish 2 spots ahead of Mace.
And he's got
That's how the maths need to go.
laps to do that.
Yeah, in 7 laps, he needs 2 more cautions.
They're going to drive chaotic, so...
They will. I mean, that happened.
3-car
and now that we know that
cautions.
people could just get stuck in the wall. Like, that can happen.
I mean, and look at this. Mace, 3rd.
Wait, this is amazing for Mace, though. If you're Mace, you just gotta hope that the race does stay green.
And word on Mace
I don't know if we're going
that we will be going green this time. Word on Mace is that he will retire if he doesn't make the playoffs, or if he doesn't make.
I did not hear about that.
First of all, he'll retire if he makes the playoffs. Regardless, he's retiring from full-time D1 after this season. He will be racing D2 in the VDN Grand National Series.
With me.
Series. Yeah, Sam will be racing there. We got a lot of new things coming in store for season 2.
We'll talk about that later.
March. Yes, we will talk about it post-race.
That's it.
Get ready.
Yep, here we go. It's really going to come down to the wire, not only for this race win, but it is nerve-wracking for the guys in the wild card spot because this is what this race is all about. Mace has the advantage, but that can change quickly depending on how chaotic it will get. Here we go. It's going to get this show back on the road. I don't know what's going on with the pace, and we're having a bit of trouble getting back in line. 1 car without a scheme to the restart zone. Green flag is maybe back in the air. It's not on the ticker. I'm going to assume it will because everybody's going. And single file, I think they're trying to play it a bit smarter here. As they go into turn 1. Can they keep it clean? Miguel trying to get to the inside of Sin. And Sin up into the tire barrier. Side by side, Mace right there as well. And it's trouble for Ren. He's into the outside wall and he's hit by Cambug. 2 cars, no caution. And Mace has a run. He's trying to get to the inside. He's blocked by Sin. And he's still going to get down there. He forces his way to the inside. The wild card driver is out to the race lead. And there's going to be a lot of Sins behind him. And there he goes. Oh, he's spinning. Only him, though. No caution.
Oscar!
He's just an inch. And Oscar is out into the race lead. Unbelievable. He had to serve a drive-through penalty. He nearly got parked. He was able to pretty much argue his way out of it. And now he's out to the race lead. Miguel gonna get to the inside with a little bit of sending. Axe trying to move down there as well. A huge stack up behind them for the rest of the pack. Oh no, it's actually trouble. They're stuck. Caution! Caution is out. It's Sin, Blake, and Mace who got in the what I like to call the backstretch battles pose. And that happens a lot in that game. I haven't played it in a while, but I've always called it that. They got stuck. Caution is out, and it's all FBR cars besides Sin, who used to be an FBR car, now is with VDA though. All Fords, at least. So Caution is out, and now Newbly.
One more caution.
One lap down.
One more caution. Newbly's back on the lead lap.
Unbelievable.
But he has to fight through this lag to even make positions. Could everything be turning around for Mace?
It could. I mean, the funny thing is too, is that Mace was involved in that crash. He was one of the cars that brought out that caution. I was wondering why the field was getting so just stopped back there, because I was looking at the race leaders. All of a sudden, fourth on back is just stopped. I'm hearing that people are saying Newbly was causing, or he caused the caution. He's saying he froze and he's apologizing over it. He's saying he's holding the brake. Sin saying cap. Blake saying cap. I don't see any penalties being out. No, that might be reviewed if it's there. The thing is with Sin as well is that he is in sixth right now. He's asking for people to be put to the back. He's just saying these idiots. I don't know exactly who he's describing. If he's just talking about everybody. I mean, there's some stupid people in this race today. But he's in sixth right now. He has 5 cars ahead of him. I mean, if we kept the race as long as we did, then yeah, that would have been scary, but Sin probably would have won. But now, with how short we made it, is that Sin is in a spot where he might not win. I mean, shoot, Austria's out front. Who would have predicted that after his stage 1, I guess, shenanigans? Misfortunes, maybe. Both. A bit of shenanigans, a bit of misfortunes. Some of the things were on him, like the Reels comment. But he's not out front. And he's got Miguel behind him, who's shown up and he's performed well today as well. Axe, great race for him. There we go. It's green this time. Will we have another caution is the question, because if we do, Newbly's in luck. I don't know where Newbly is. I see him. He's catching up, fighting through all that lag. We might crash again. I can see it happening with all the lag issues people are having and everything. Doubling up. Here we go. Once again, having some issues. Oscar in the race lead. Miguel on the bottom. Here we go. To the restart zone. Green flag is back in the air from Chicago. And Miguel out front. Oh no! And everybody's into the wall again. And there goes Miguel. Way out front. Axe up to P2. Oh, look at everybody. They're 3 wide in the 1. Somebody's got to get out of there. Everybody's got to get out there. And here we go, turning down. Surprisingly, nobody goes around. They keep it together with 4 laps to go. Oh, something happened to Axe. I didn't see that.
He hit the wall.
My goodness,
he just like stuck him into the wall.
It's kind of sort of happened with Cambug, and he is now, something with him is going on with Newbly. So he gets way back in. Sin is already back up to P2. Somehow Cambug is in P3. Oscar trying to get by. Sin's a bit on the quarter panel. Gonna get a tight battle here for third on back. Axe with a 2 out of 2. So, I mean, he's pretty much already locked in, near trouble. Keeping it together. And we're sending it. Oh no, the track is blocked. We got a big stack up. Everybody keeps it straight. I don't know how nobody lost it there. And Oscar turns down a bit. Somehow still saves it. Gambug back up in the red. And still, nobody losing it. Nobody getting stuck. The race is still green. And if you're at Newbly right now, you see everybody crashing, you get your hopes up high, and then nobody spins fully. Bring out a caution. Because you just have to hope that Lady Luck is on your side. At the moment, she's kind of teasing him. Oh, he's into the wall as well. With Gambug. 3 laps to go. And now we are spread out. Miguel out front. Sin on the chase. The race lead is going to be close. I don't know the chances of a caution anymore. Oscar, it's a drive through penalty. I don't really know why for that. I guess it's Sin through the corner last lap, turn 7. And Sin is on the bumper of Miguel. But Sin lifts soft as he tries to go for the lead in the turn 6. Nope, stays back. In the turn 7 now. Sin back on the bumper again. He's able to get to the inside of Miguel. Here he goes. Into the inside wall a bit, side by side. He lifts off. Smart move by Sin. And now he's back to the inside again, and he clears. And back to the race lead. It's the 11 of Sin. But Miguel has a huge run. Merck, who's acting as, I guess, Sin's crew chief at the moment again, is saying that Miguel wall tapped. Gets in the wall again. I'm seeing a lot of people getting in the wall. It's right there. He lifts off. So Miguel lifts, I guess. Lets Sin by with 2 laps to go, side by side for the lead. And it looks like Newbly's luck has ran out with him only being 1 lap down. Sin clears now for the race lead. Could Miguel stay with the 11, and the 11 gets into the wall, lifts off because of the wall tap? I think this is what it's going to end up here. Everybody's going to, they're going to wall tap, lift off, wall tap, lift off. They're going to keep trading positions because of that. That's what we've seen a couple times here. It might continue happening. Miguel, amazing corner through 6, and now he's got a good gap. Axe is back there kind of in the shadows as well, hoping a bit as they both get into the wall. That's exactly what I was about to say, is that if the 2 leaders make a big mistake, he can capitalize, and that was them both getting in the wall there is a good thing he can try to capitalize on. At the moment, though, he's still pretty far back. He's about the gap that it is from Miguel to Sin, then the Axe. Here we go, in the corner. Into the wall. I don't want to be lift off. I don't see him lifting off.
Good.
Now he does. He's in the wall. Oh, no, he keeps it off the wall that time. But Sin catches up a lot. Here he goes. White flag in the air from Chicago. Can it be Sin or Miguel? In the turn 1. Good corner from both of those drivers. Miguel has the lead. He has better corners if he can keep it off the wall, but he has a bad habit of getting in the wall and having a lift off. Nearly throws a horrible block on Sin, who has an amazing run, side by side for the lead. Files back in. Can Sin try to take advantage now? into turn 4 and 5. Gives the bumper. Can't get by. Out of turn 5 now. Where could Shin go? He really just can't find anywhere open right now. Miguel's doing a great job of just keeping the track closed and doing a great job blocking.
Keep in mind, there's Axe behind there.
Yeah, Axe is catching, and he, like I was saying last lap, he could easily take advantage and steal this race win if these two make a big mistake. Now, turn 7 for Miguel. What can Sin do? And there's the mistake that we were talking about. They both go into the inside wall. Really, it's more Miguel and Sin right in the back of them. Here we go, through the carousel. Only a few more chances for Sin to take this race lead back. What does he do? No sending, maybe. Gonna try to keep it clean. He's got a bit faster car with the run. Final corner for Miguel. Sin gives a bit of a bumper, but it's not gonna be enough, maybe. Side by side to the line, but it's going to be Miguel winning at the Chicago Street Course. And I am seeing so many stuff in chat about people wall tapping. I'm seeing Sin complaining about Miguel wall tap. I'm seeing Oscar about wall taps. I'm seeing Blake about wall taps. Everybody else across the line now. Sin is very upset. And it looks to be, yep, it'll definitely be reviewed. We had a lot of wall tapping. And it's kind of surprised the officials didn't really step in there and kind of, at least reminded, say, hey, reminder about wall tapping, don't do it. It looks too that Axe and Mace will move on and take those final 2 spots in the playoff. Unfortunately for Nubly and Super as well, their championship hopes end today. Definitely some questionable calls, I think. And it's a road course. It's going to be hard to, have to look around the track when you have one person officiating. Where in the world is Miguel? Miguel should be at the start finish. I don't know where he is. And I do want to point this out for Miguel as well, if this win does stand, is that I said this earlier, is that he's the only one coming into the playoffs with 9 points. Everybody else has either 6 or 3 or 0. And to win the race is going to give him a huge advantage coming in to the playoffs and help him, maybe if he doesn't have as many good races through these first 3, help him out. And those first 3 races are Richmond, New Hampshire, and Nashville. So 2, I guess, short tracks and then 1 intermediate is the round of 10. Then we go to the round of 7 and the round of 4. So I don't know where everybody is. I guess Miguel left the game, and I think coming out of that race here, not everybody is happy.
Well, with the official review of everything, again, post-race will be reviewed very heavily for the start of the playoffs. For the final lap, Miguel was not wall tapping. He had hit the wall in the Xfinity turn, but he overdid it. He went into the wall and then ended up hitting Sin, and then it was just a driver mistake, and they both made racing thingy. He didn't wall tap once, and Miguel's win will stand. So Miguel is your win.
Well, he's not even in the game. You know, I kind of thought that was going to happen with having on the cautions that you're going to get some, you know, stupid things going on. I feel like every time that we go to a road course, and I'm not saying specifically this league in general, but you know, in racing series in general that on Roblox, is that look, every time a league goes to a road course, the finish every time is going to be reviewed, because it's either, you know, if it's street course, it's always wall tapping or corner cuttings or like full road courses. And it's hard because you want to give somebody a penalty because they very clearly wall tap. You know, they lift off. I point out that a person lifts off multiple times. But if you give penalty to one person, they're going to say somebody else. And you end up having to give a penalty to everybody for wall tapping. And it's annoying because, you know, when it comes down to the race win, you can't just give the winner a penalty so then the second place car takes the win. It sucks, but that's kind of what happens when you only have one official who's also operating the cameras.
Going back off what I just said, race will be thoroughly reviewed.
Easy, dude.
And Miguel is currently your unofficial winner. That win may or may not stand later this week, but we will find out. There is a lot of stuff, as Blake has sent in general, of what things have happened. And
so we have proof. That's good.
With everyone. But that race was not good, and we apologize for the racing product of that. But regardless, this race really only mattered for the wild card, and therefore completely that is it's Mace and Mason Newbley that are both in. Mason Newbley, I'm sorry.
What? Newbley's in?
I edged you. Axe and Newbley. Sorry, Axe was.
No, Axe and Mace.
Axe and Mace!
What are you on about?
Dude, it's a long day. But everything will be reviewed with penalties and everything some sort. People will be DNF'd, people will be penalized next race, and the playoffs will be hopefully better.
I think you guys.
And hopefully the officials will be here today. We did hire people, but they were not here. One was here, but I let them race. But it is fine. It's road courses, man. We're not next season. During this date, we are coming back, or we are going to the naval base at Coronado, San Diego. So.
Yippee.
This track will not be here. This is the final time we are racing here. And this is not your final road course of the season, as we will be racing at two more, maybe one more, with things that could be changed. Most likely, Charlotte Roval is here to stay in the round of 7 for race 25. That's the second to last race before the championship 4. And Sam, with that, without further ado, that is it. So sign it out.
Well, so, you know, thank you for watching. I know it's not the greatest race we could have, but stuff like that happens. But so, thank you for watching. We'll see you